Okay, just 1 second as I get the link posted for us. Okay, link is posted. We can go ahead and get ourselves all nice and comfy, ready to go. Let's bring this like this, adjust the camera just a little bit, get us in a little closer. And let's get our trusty Sharpie. Okay. So today we are learning how to draw a hot air balloon with a puppy inside of it. And again, I use Sharpie. You can use a black marker, a pencil, whatever you like. This is just what I do. Let me skip ahead in this tutorial just a tiny bit so we can have an idea of what's going on. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to the bottom middle. Usually we stop at the top, start at the top. We're going to work our way down here to the bottom middle. And we're going to draw a line just like that. In fact, I want my line just a little bit longer, just like that. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is we're actually kind of starting with the puppy right now. So let's go ahead and draw a little curve just like that and go around and then kind of bring it and curl it in just like that, okay? And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to bring it around. Oops. Try to keep the thickness the same size if possible. If not, totally fine. And in like this. Then we're going to just kind of do 3 little lines right there just to kind of show it's a paw. I promise we're going to finish this, but go ahead and put little lines out like this and then do a big U underneath, okay? Now we're going to come back up here and maybe an inch, maybe not quite a full inch. We're going to go ahead and draw 2 circles like so. Put another little half circle in there for the eye highlights. And we always do the kind of cartoonish drawing, so that's why we do the highlights. And then go ahead and color in the bigger part of the circle, just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and do a small curve and then a little triangle and color that in. And then go ahead and do a loop like this and a loop like that. And you can kind of see where the puppy's head is coming about. Let's give it a cute little tongue. And I'm going to put some cute little eyelashes on my puppy as well. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and work on the puppy's head. So it's going to be kind of a smaller, more square-shaped head. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to come, and it's going to touch the tongue just a little bit, but we're going to come down and give it like a round, square look, and just barely touch the tongue like that. Then we're going to come from the tongue. We're going to go up and around, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and do a little thing like that for one ear, and then go ahead and do another for another ear, and we're going to kind of bring it down and around and down and around. And then touching those 2 lines, we're going to create a big curve just like that. And let's go ahead and work on that body now. Let's get it in there. Do a little collar, right, like that. And let's put a little pendant on it right there, okay? Now we're going to start working on the hot air balloon. Okay, so how do they go about doing this? Okay, so they come above the puppy and they draw this line right here. And then they go ahead and make it into a rectangle. Okay, and now we're going to actually make the balloon. So we're going to make a huge circle, okay? Or partial circle, balloon type circle shapes. Come up and around and around and around, and then work your way back down. Hey, that turned out pretty good. Okay, and if you go and touch the top, just kind of try to make it make sense and come back, whatever works for you. Okay, now hot air balloons tend to have these lines through them, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to start right through the middle, go up, and I'm catching up with the video, so let's, okay. Then we're going to do another one, and we're actually going to come and we're going to curve it from that point right there. Just a slight curve, not a huge curve, but it's still there. And then again, another curve from this point right here. Makes it look a bit more round. Now we've got to connect the strings. So we're going to go ahead and bring this line all the way up there. And we're going to do the same thing. And bring this line all the way up to that. And let's see, do they add other lines? Yeah, so they do two in the back. So these ones are going to go behind the puppy, so they don't really get seen. And that's really all they did before they started coloring it. I want to add a little bit more pattern to it. So, and from what I've seen on hot air balloons, they usually have like sandbags. So I'm going to go ahead and put a line here and a line here and a line here and a line here. And then I'm going to do this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of create like a little ruffle. And then put a line, and I'll put a little ruffle. I'll put a line, and then I'm just going to go like this. Put little circles to draw our sandbags. So let's do, get a little ruffle and a line, a little ruffle and a line, and then we can just connect our sandbags. This is how you control the, if it goes up or down, because this hot air balloon obviously doesn't have like a flame behind it. And then let's go ahead and draw some cute fluffy clouds too. So we're just going to kind of go like this. And then I'm going to give my clouds little smiley faces. Color in those eyes just like that. And then I'm going to draw another one over here. So let's go ahead and just loop, 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 loop. And let's give this one like a very straight face. He's just like, what is going on? And let's do one more. Loop, 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 loop. And this one we'll give kind of like an O face. So little whoa face. Okay. And we made some cute fluffy clouds. Now let's color it in. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? I'm going to start at the top. And I'm going to use markers this time around. I know I don't normally use markers, but I'm going to use markers this time. So I'm going to color this one red. I'm going to do each little section a different color. Oh, I went over the line a little bit. I guess I got a little excited with the marker. Let's calm down and let's outline it first and then color it in. Okay, so that one's red. Let's do a blue right here. Dun, dun, dun. Making it blue. And again, I outline the outer part here. So I don't, when I do this, I tend to not color outside the lines as much. Just a strategy that is useful for staying in the lines. And if you notice, if you color a little bit closer and don't do as big of strokes, it doesn't show the strokes as much. But when you go a lot wider, it kind of lightens them up and makes them more noticeable. So I don't know if that matters to you at all, but if you bring it in closer like this, it makes it a little bit darker, fills it in a little bit better rather than leaving these like white spaces. I just do the bigger strokes sometimes when I am trying to kind of not hurry, but just be quicker about things. This one's going to be yellow. Go ahead and do that outline again. By the way, it is 12:13. So those of you that are in my class, I know I have a few people that watch that just watch for fun. Those of you that are in my class, lunch is at 12:15. So you can continue to color, or you can stop watching the video at 12:15 because it will be lunchtime. Sorry, small cough. Go ahead and get some food and enjoy your lunch. I'll open our Zoom back up here after I'm done coloring, so it might be a few minutes past 12:15. It'll probably be more like 12:20. And this last one, I'm going to do green. Okay. Oops, I colored out of the lines again. Guess what? Doesn't matter, because this is my drawing. Oop, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Britney Spears? No one? No one? Maybe? I guess she is kind of old school now. It's crazy to think that Britney Spears is old school, but it is what it is. And let's go ahead and, you know what? I'm actually going to make this bottom part black. So let's just color that in like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to leave this space in the background behind the puppy. I'm going to leave it white because that's going to be the sky. However, I am going to color our puppy. Where's my my brown marker's right here. No emergency. We're good. Coloring the puppy brown. Kind of cliche, but it looks nice. This brown's a little bit darker than I would have liked it, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe when it dries, it'll not be so dark. You know what? If it is dark the whole time, then it's just a chocolate lab. Okay. I'm almost a little annoyed with like the way this puppy's drawn because I don't want to color outside the lines, but I can't do those large strokes. I have to do them smaller. Bump it almost there. I'm going to color the collar a different color. I almost kind of want to give this puppy like a patch. Let's see what that looks like. Nah, I'm going to color all the way in. Maybe next time I'll do like a gray patch or something. Okay. Oop, let's get that little line right there. And then let's go with some cliche like Scooby-Doo colors. So we're going to go ahead and do blue on the collar. Do yellow for the tag. Let's do red for the... I'm going to make the basket. I know a lot of baskets are like brown. I'm going to do it gray because I don't want to use the same brown color that I use on the puppy. So let's go ahead and color that in. Coloring. Gonna keep coloring in the same direction. Let's go ahead and do that outline real fast. Oh no, I went outside the line again. Oh well. Okay. Color. Color. Woo! Done. Not really. Let's go ahead and go the Sandbags brown. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Color, color, color. Circle, circle, circle. And I'm going to do, like, I don't know. Let's go ahead. Only time I'm going to use a color pencil, and I'm going to do, like, a really light blue in the sky. And I'm just going to quickly shade it. Blue sky. I can't do this type of shading without markers. The only reason I'm using the color pencil. It would just look like blue scribble water. And then I'm going to take... Is this gray? Yes, it is. Really lightly just kind of go over the clouds too. Very lightly. There we go. And just like that, you have a puppy in a hot air balloon in the sky. Congratulations. It's lunchtime. See you later. Have a good day. And I hope I will see you tomorrow.